I heard a couple of questions during the review period about people wondering if they needed to go through all of these courses themselves and make time to know what's on each page and like spend a lot of time preparing yourself for the content of these. And the answer to that is no. You do not need to you don't need to know every piece of this course intimately. We try to direct you to 2 parts of the course that are most new to PD training that you might not expect if you didn't get a chance to look at them. And I think also 2 parts that were most important. But for you to know what to ask about, we're posting check for understanding questions in the form of draft emails on the manager resources site. So for you to figure out what you want to check for understanding about in these courses and maybe what parts of the courses you want to look at, all you need to do is go to the manager resources site, go to the right week where PDs would be working on that course, and then download the draft email, which will have the questions that you'd want to email to your PDs at the beginning of the week when they're working on the courses so that they're prepared to share you their answers to those questions, in end of week check-ins. We did that to save you time and also help you spend your energy in the right places. You certainly can go to different parts of these courses, but you don't have to, and we really here wanted to give you a taste of what your PDs are really going to be learning so you can make some informed decisions about what you're going to do next.
Just very quickly, I just love that they are organized outcomes cost solution in round 0. We're approaching deliverables in the same way, and the core members sort of production of them in the same way we're going to transition into looking at student work later and student outcomes, because I actually think on so many fronts for PDs that helps in transitioning the problem-solving framework, and they're not doing something totally different or now versus later on in the year, but also actually for us as managers, it's actually really helpful because even if I don't know the content of all the courses, if I know that program directors have gone through it with the lens of like outcomes cause solution, I can actually generate a good set of questions to find out what they are understanding, not understanding at each of those points. And I just think that is such a fantastic move in the framing of this.
Great, thanks. It was from lots of good ideas that we heard about what shifts to make. I think that's a great point to pull out too. It's a great, I forget what I was going to say there, but it's okay. There was some point that I wanted to make connected to that. I'm sure I'll remember. For now, what I'd love to do is come back to what this is going to mean for your PDs and what you're going to want to set your PDs up to need to do in practice once they're back in the region and executing round 0. I think we've been wearing sort of a PD and a manager hat when looking at these courses. I think we want to put the PD one fully on now and talk about implications for support they'll need and what they'll need to practice. So I'd love for you to turn back to your tables for a 5-minute discussion. And I'd like you to just pull out